Are you repeating the same mistakes with younger women that one of my clients made just last month? A successful man in his 50s found his wife 20 years younger, crying alone in their bedroom. She's stunning, intelligent, and deeply in love with him. They share a wonderful child, and he gives her everything she could possibly desire. But what she revealed that night is something every man in an age gap relationship must hear. Before I tell you what his wife confessed, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why some age gap relationships flourish for decades while others fall apart in just a few years? The difference lies in understanding what younger women are truly grappling with, something most older men fail to realize. That night, my client's wife finally opened up, and what she shared reflects what I've heard from countless younger women in similar relationships. Let me tell you Sarah's story. She's 32, married to a successful 52-year-old restaurant manager. From the outside, their life seems perfect. But here's what she confided. I love him deeply, but sometimes I feel like I'm living someone else's second life. He's already experienced all these firsts: first home, first child, first family vacation. While he's amazing, I can't shake the feeling that I'm stepping into a story that's already halfway written. Here's the key most men overlook. It's not about jealousy of his past, it's about her need to create unique experiences together. When your younger partner seems distant, it's often not your age. It's that she's struggling to find her own chapter in your shared story. The first mistake older men make is assuming they know what she's thinking. You see her smile when you offer security, stability, and wisdom, and you assume that's all she needs. But the truth is, she needs to feel like she's building something new with you, not just fitting into your established life. Remember that night. My client's wife wasn't crying because of their age gap. She was crying because she felt like a guest star in her own marriage. That's when I discovered the most crucial lesson about loving a younger woman. The past isn't just the past. Let me share another story. David, a 58-year-old executive, couldn't understand why his 35-year-old wife became distant whenever his adult children visited. He'd say, "They're just my past," but she saw something he didn't. She was right. Here's the reality older men often miss. Your past isn't just your past, it's her present. Every family photo, every holiday tradition, every interaction with your adult children, she's not just dealing with memories, she's living in their continuation. When your younger partner sees you with your adult children, she's not just seeing a father, she's seeing a preview of her own future. She's wondering if her children will ever feel like they belong to the same story. The second mistake men make is treating their past as history when it's an active part of their current relationship. It's not about hiding your past, but acknowledging how it impacts her present. And then there's the challenge of different life stages. Michael, a 45-year-old man, lost everything because he ignored this reality. He had a thriving career and a beautiful 28-year-old wife, and he thought he understood her. "I'm giving her the life I wish I'd had at her age," he told me. 3 months later, she left, not for another man or for money, but because of a divide he didn't see. While he was planning for retirement, she was dreaming of starting a business. While he wanted to downsize, she was imagining their first family home. He was ready to slow down while she was just hitting her stride. The third mistake, assuming love conquers different life stages. It's not about the years between you. It's about realizing she's in a completely different chapter of her life. The secret isn't syncing your life stages. It's turning those differences into your greatest strength. Finally, let's talk about communication. The fourth mistake is subtle but devastating: the unconscious generational divide. It's not just poor communication, it's making your partner feel patronized, even when you mean well. One of my clients learned this the hard way. When his wife excitedly shared her new social media project, he smiled and said, "That's nice, but shouldn't you focus on something more stable?" That moment hurt her more than he realized. When she shares her dreams, she's not asking for your wisdom. When she opens up about struggles, she doesn't want your solutions, she's looking for partnership, not mentorship. That night, instead of offering advice, he asked her to teach him about her project. That small shift transformed their connection because younger partners want your willingness to learn, not your experience. This leads to the equal ground principle, a simple 3-step approach to listen, respond, and connect more effectively. Remember that night? My client found his wife crying. That moment could have been the beginning of the end, but it became the foundation of their strongest connection yet. We've explored 4 mistakes: assuming you know what she needs, treating your past as history, misunderstanding different life stages, and falling into the mentor trap. Now you can recognize these patterns and change them starting tonight. Here's what I want you to do. After this video ends, say these words to your partner. I want to understand your story, not as someone who's been there, but as someone who wants to be part of where you're going. Because the real secret to thriving in an age gap relationship isn't about managing the age difference, it's about creating a new story together. As for my client and his wife, that tear-filled night led to the most authentic conversation of their lives. Now every evening they have what I call new chapter time, where they plan a future based on a shared vision, not just his past or her dreams. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.